When we hear about a Jewish family associated with wealth and finance, the Rothschilds often come to mind. They were a prominent Ashkenazi Jewish family known for their influence, primarily in Europe. However, when we consider the context of America, things become a bit more complex. While the Rothschilds had a significant impact on the world, they were primarily based in Europe during their most powerful era. In this video, I want to introduce you to another wealthy Ashkenazi Jewish family that has played a major role in American finance. I will also discuss other Jewish families in America who have exerted significant influence over multiple generations. Let's start with the Goldman Sachs family. Their story begins in 19th century Bavaria, a region known for its beautiful landscapes and charming villages. It all started with a man named Marcus Goldman, who possessed ambition, forged friendships, and demonstrated financial expertise. His journey ultimately led to the creation of a financial dynasty that profoundly influenced America's economy. Marcus Goldman was born on December 9, 1821, in Trappstadt, into an Ashkenazi Jewish family. His father, Wolf Goldman, worked as a humble farmer and cattle dealer. The Goldmans were hard-working, but they aspired for something greater. During the revolutionary period of 1848, when Europe was undergoing significant changes, Marcus Goldman made a bold decision. He chose to leave behind his homeland and brave the perilous journey across the vast Atlantic to America, the land of opportunity. When Marcus Goldman arrived in America, his name was changed to fit the American style. He started his journey as a peddler, going around the busy streets with a cart pulled by a horse. It was a modest beginning for a man with big dreams, but he was determined to create his own path. In Philadelphia, something unexpected happened in Marcus Goldman's life. He ended up renting a room in a boarding house, and it turned out to be the same room where his old friend Joseph Sachs had stayed before. This reunion marked the beginning of a lifelong partnership. In 1869, Marcus Goldman set his sights on New York City, which was the center of American finance. On Pine Street in Lower Manhattan, he established a company called Marcus Goldman and Company, specializing in brokering IOUs. His persistence paid off as he soon found himself handling transactions worth millions of dollars each year. The turning point came in 1882 when Marcus invited his son-in-law Samuel Sachs to join the business. This led to a change in the company's name to M. Goldman and Sachs. The combined efforts of the family resulted in a financial boom, with transactions worth tens of millions of dollars and significant wealth accumulation. For almost 50 years, the partnership between Goldman and Sachs flourished. In 1885, Marcus introduced his son Henry and son-in-law Ludwig Dreyfus as junior partners, and the firm adopted its enduring name, Goldman Sachs and Company. Their growth was extraordinary, and it reached a peak when they became members of the New York Stock Exchange in 1896. As Marcus Goldman retired, he entrusted the firm to his capable son, Henry Goldman, and son-in-law Samuel Sachs. In 1904, the next generation took over as Samuel's sons, Arthur and Paul, joined the firm fresh out of Harvard University. The Goldman Sachs family dynasty continued to thrive. The second generation, led by Henry Goldman, had the important task of preserving and expanding the legacy started by Marcus Goldman. Over the following 30 years, Henry's leadership and innovative thinking played a crucial role in transforming Goldman Sachs into a leading financial institution. He was willing to take calculated risks and explore new opportunities. For example, he pioneered the idea of using a company's potential earnings to attract long-term equity investments, leading to successful public offerings of well-known companies like Sears, Roebuck and Company, Underwood Typewriter Company, B.F. Goodrich, and F.W. Woolworth. The Goldman Sachs legacy extended beyond Henry's generation. The third generation of the family became firmly established within the American financial elite. Guided by the principles passed down from their ancestors, these descendants continued to shape the future of Goldman Sachs and, in turn, influence the American financial landscape. The story of the Goldman Sachs family embodies the American spirit of resilience, innovation, and the pursuit of excellence. It showcases how immigrant families overcame challenges to establish themselves in America. Goldman Sachs was a trailblazer in financial innovation. They were the first to use commercial paper as a source of capital for emerging businesses, setting the stage for their future success. In 1896, Goldman Sachs made a significant impact by joining the New York Stock Exchange, gaining global recognition. This milestone marked their journey towards becoming a major player in the financial world. In the early 1900s, Goldman Sachs made bold moves into the realm of initial public offerings, IPOs. In 1906, the firm played a crucial role in taking Sears, Roebuck and Company public, which was a groundbreaking event in finance. This achievement was just the beginning, as Goldman Sachs continued to lead numerous high-profile IPOs, including Microsoft in 1986. Their influence extended beyond American borders. In 1986, Goldman Sachs expanded its operations by joining the London and Tokyo stock exchanges. This international expansion ushered in a new era for the firm. During the 20th century, Goldman Sachs maintained its position as a major player in finance. They played important roles in mergers and acquisitions and were pioneers in distributing electronic investment research and introducing innovative financial products like deep discount bonds. The firm's leaders were focused on adapting to changing markets and upholding their commitment to excellence. In the early 2000s, Goldman Sachs successfully navigated the bursting of the dot-com bubble while others struggled. They provided crucial advice to technology companies like Microsoft and Yahoo, generating significant revenue and establishing themselves as a trusted investment bank for the tech industry. Goldman Sachs's influence extended to Silicon Valley, where they played a key role in shaping the financial landscape of the technology sector. They also made notable investments in real estate, such as owning iconic properties like Rockefeller Center. These investments not only hold value, but also demonstrate their financial strength. These properties have become synonymous with the Goldman Sachs name and highlight their significant presence in the real estate market. In the mid-2010s, Goldman Sachs expanded into consumer finance by launching GS Bank and Marcus by Goldman Sachs. This marked a shift from serving only institutional investors and corporations to addressing the financial needs of everyday consumers. Goldman Sachs expanded its services by offering personal loans and savings accounts, reaching a wider range of clients. In addition to their comprehensive investment banking, they also serve as primary dealers in the U.S. Treasury securities market. Their role in managing the nation's debt is crucial. They provide secure and efficient clearing and custodian services for transactions. They also act as market makers, ensuring there is enough liquidity in markets for equities and currencies. Furthermore, Goldman Sachs has expertise in brokering various financial products, including credit and mortgage-backed securities. Their involvement spans across different areas of finance, making them a significant player in shaping America's economic landscape. They have been part of landmark financial transactions, provided valuable advice on economic policies, and supported the growth of businesses. Their involvement positions them at the core of the nation's economic engine. The wealth accumulated by the family is not only impressive but remarkable. Their diverse approach to creating wealth, from investment banking to ventures in technology, has established them as a powerhouse in the financial world. Their consistent ability to generate profits and navigate complex financial markets has played a major role in their wealth. However, the philanthropic endeavors of the Goldman Sachs family are equally noteworthy. Their charitable efforts have had a significant impact on various causes and organizations. One notable aspect of their philanthropy is their strong commitment to education. They have generously donated to educational institutions, supporting scholarships, research programs, and infrastructure development. These contributions have not only improved the quality of education, but have also created numerous opportunities for students. The family has also made substantial contributions to healthcare. Their support for medical research and the establishment of healthcare facilities has saved lives and propelled advancements in medicine. Their donations have funded groundbreaking research, leading to advancements in the treatment of diseases and medical conditions. The family's philanthropic activities extend to the realm of culture and the arts. They have been patrons of museums, theaters, and cultural institutions, contributing to the preservation and promotion of American culture and heritage. Addressing social and environmental challenges is another important focus of the Goldman Sachs family's philanthropy. They actively support initiatives aimed at alleviating poverty, conserving the environment, and promoting social justice. Through their charitable foundations, they have funded projects that aim to create a fairer and more sustainable world. What makes the Goldman Sachs family unique is not just the large amount of money they donate, but their active involvement in philanthropy. They take a hands-on approach, working closely with the organizations they support and actively participating in the causes they care about. The Goldman Sachs family has created a lasting legacy that goes beyond their business success. This has helped establish their reputation as individuals and as a family deeply committed to improving society. Clearly, the Goldman Sachs family has made a significant impact and has become an integral part of America's economy. The Pritzker family is widely recognized in the United States, not only for their name, but also for their achievements in business and philanthropy. They have left a lasting impression on America's business landscape, symbolizing success, innovation, and generosity. As we explore their fascinating history, it becomes clear that this Jewish family's journey is a true embodiment of the American dream. It is a story of vision, determination, and the unwavering pursuit of excellence. The Pritzker family's roots can be traced back to Ukraine, where their ancestors laid the groundwork for their American dream. Abram Nicholas Pritzker, the family's patriarch, was born on January 6, 1896 in the United States. He was the son of Annie P. and Nicholas J. Pritzker, Ukrainian Jewish immigrants who came to America in search of a better life. Nicholas J. Pritzker's journey from Kiev to Chicago in 1881 represents the typical immigrant experience. Initially, he worked as a pharmacist, but his strong desire for knowledge led him to graduate from DePaul University College of Law. He believed deeply in leaving a lasting legacy, which he captured in a book called A Family Heirloom. The book emphasizes the idea that the impact you have on future generations is your only form of immortality. Abram Nicholas Pritzker, affectionately known as I, carried forward the family's legacy. After completing his education at Harvard Law School, he, along with his brothers Harry and Jack, established Pritzker and Pritzker, a law firm that became the foundation of their journey. Each brother specialized in a different area of law, with Harry focusing on criminal law, Abram on business law, and Jack on real estate law. Their combined expertise and dedication to excellence laid a strong groundwork for their future endeavors. In the 1930s, Abram Pritzker, driven by ambition and innovation, decided to explore new opportunities alongside his brother Jack. They ventured into real estate investments and small businesses, primarily focusing on the bustling city of Chicago. This marked a significant turning point in the family's history. This showcased their ability to adapt and think ahead beyond their work as lawyers. At the same time, Harry Pritzker continued to manage the law firm, but it eventually became an internal entity exclusively serving the needs of the Pritzker family and their growing business empire. The Pritzker brothers achieved remarkable success in accumulating wealth, thanks in part to their smart financial planning. They set up a series of trusts that allowed them to strategically manage and distribute their earnings. This financial expertise not only protected their wealth from excessive taxes, but also gave them the freedom to allocate resources as they saw fit. The legacy of Abram Nicholas Pritzker lived on through his three accomplished sons, J. Pritzker, Robert Pritzker, and Donald Pritzker. It was the second generation that not only carried on the family's legacy, but also reshaped the American business landscape. J. Pritzker, the oldest son, had a vision that transformed the family's fortune. He wasn't satisfied with the modest beginnings of the Pritzker and Pritzker law firm overseen by their uncle Harry. Instead, Jay decided to diversify the family's investments. Alongside his brother Robert, they ventured into the world of industry, establishing the Marmon Group Holding Company. Together, they built a collection of 60 different industrial companies, each known for their innovation and creativity. However, Jay had an even greater impact yet to come. In 1957, he joined forces with his brother Donald to create the Hyatt hotel chain. They believed that having high-quality hotels near major airports would be a successful business strategy, and they were proven right. The Hyatt Regency Atlanta, with its impressive atrium lobby and glass elevators, quickly became a renowned architectural marvel and a model for future Hyatt hotels. Robert Pritzker, a brilliant engineer, made significant contributions not only to the family's business, but also to academia. He taught at the Illinois Institute of Technology and later at the University of Chicago Graduate School of Business, incorporating real-world business takeovers into his classes. This approach encouraged students to analyze and recommend whether to acquire the companies being studied, fostering creativity and independent thinking. Meanwhile, Donald Pritzker focused on shaping the hospitality industry. As the president of Hyatt, he led its growth into the fifth largest hotel chain in the world before his untimely passing. Donald's leadership at Hyatt focused on fostering a culture of excellence and innovation. The Pritzker family's legacy continued through the following generations, with John A. Pritzker being the eldest of the third generation, born in 1953. John, the son of J. Pritzker, carried on the family's spirit of entrepreneurship. He started his career within the family business Hyatt Hotels in 1972. Over the years, he worked his way up to become the managing director and divisional vice president in 1984. John's vision extended beyond Hyatt, and in 1988, he embarked on his own entrepreneurial ventures, including playing a significant role in Ticketmaster. However, his true passion lied in the realm of wellness and hospitality. In 1996, he co-founded Mandara Spa, a chain of 72 resort spas. The company's unique approach to relaxation and rejuvenation resonated with travelers worldwide. Notably, a portion of the company was sold to Shiseido Company in 2000, showcasing its growing influence. In 2005, John partnered with his Mandara Spa colleague Tom Gottlieb to co-found Giolo Capital, a private equity firm. Giolo Capital focused on investing in hospitality, entertainment, and health and wellness companies. Their dedication to improving the guest experience led them to acquire the famous Carmel Valley Ranch in 2009. With guidance from Giolo Capital, the resort underwent an impressive transformation. Shortly after, Giolo Capital made a significant move by obtaining a majority stake in the Joie de Vivre boutique hotel chain. This strategic decision merged the 30 hotels of Joie de Vivre with the 12 hotels of the Thompson Hotel Group. In October 2011, they formed Commune Hotels and Resorts. John Pritzker and Jason Pomerang took on the roles of co-CEOs, leading the company into a period of remarkable growth. By 2012, Commune Hotels operated an impressive total of 46 hotels. They generated a staggering $450 million in revenues, standing out from the fierce competition in the hospitality industry with their unique blend of luxury and authenticity. In January 2016, Commune Hotels joined forces with Destination Hotels to create Two Roads Hospitality. This merger was a significant milestone in John Pritzker's journey in the hospitality world. Two Roads Hospitality became a powerhouse in the industry, boasting over 97 hotels across 6 brands and annual revenues exceeding $2.3 billion. Penny Pritzker, the daughter of Donald Pritzker, also played a dynamic role in the family's legacy. She served as the 38th United States Secretary of Commerce, further contributing to the Pritzker family's influence and achievements. In 1987, she established Classic Residence by Hyatt, later renamed Vixie, an innovative initiative that offered high-quality housing for seniors as an alternative to traditional nursing homes. Initially, the project faced difficulties and suffered significant financial losses. However, with effective marketing and strong management, Penny was able to reverse the situation. Penny's influence went beyond senior housing. In 1991, her uncle J. Pritzker, who led the family businesses, appointed her as the director of the Pritzker's non-hotel land holdings. This led to the creation of the Pritzker Realty Group, a venture that developed apartment buildings, shopping centers, and even the Baldwin Park neighborhood in Orlando, Florida. J. Robert J. B. Pritzker, the son of Donald Pritzker, born on January 19, 1965, represents another important figure in the third generation of the Pritzker family. J.B. assumed the role of chairman of Chicago Next, a council dedicated to promoting innovation and technology under the leadership of Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel. He played a crucial role in establishing 1871, a non-profit organization that supports digital startups. The name 1871 commemorates the Great Chicago Fire. Additionally, he was instrumental in creating the Illinois Venture Capital Association and the Chicagoland Entrepreneurial Center. J.B., along with his brother Anthony, co-founded Chicago Ventures and provided support for initiatives like Textile Chicago and Built-in Chicago. They also co-founded Pritzker Group Private Capital, a prominent company that owns and operates middle-market businesses, including the Pallet Exchange Company, Pico Pallet, and Clinical Innovations. His commitment to fostering economic development earned him recognition, such as the Entrepreneurial Champion Award from the Chicagoland Chamber of Commerce in 2008. J.B. ventured into the political arena, further solidifying the Pritzker family's influence in the United States. He had a long-standing affiliation with the Democratic Party, contributing financial support and actively participating in party activities. In 2018, J.B. Pritzker took a significant step by running for the position of governor of Illinois, and he emerged victorious. His triumph not only led him to become the 43rd governor of Illinois, but also expanded the Pritzker family's presence in American politics. J.B. Pritzker's successful political career elevated the family's visibility on a national scale. It provided them with the opportunity to connect with a larger group of people, support their charitable causes, and engage in conversations that went beyond business matters. The Pritzker family's ability to invest their wealth in different industries allowed them to navigate economic challenges and thrive during changing times. Their creative approach to business and willingness to embrace new chances ensured they stayed relevant and profitable. From law practice to manufacturing, hospitality to diverse investments, they strategically built a financial empire that continues to have an impact on various sectors. Across generations, the Pritzker family's responsible management of their assets and readiness to seize opportunities contributed to the preservation and growth of their wealth. They consistently rank among the wealthiest families in the United States and have significant influence over the nation's economy, increasing their prominence in the business world. The Fisher family, an American Jewish dynasty, exemplifies the power of entrepreneurship, hard work, and a deep love for the arts. Their journey from humble beginnings to amassing considerable wealth has made a lasting impression on America's business landscape. The Fisher family's origins can be traced back to San Francisco, California. Donald George Fisher, born on September 3, 1928, and Doris Lee Feigenbaum Fisher, born on August 23, 1931, both came from Jewish families. Donald, the oldest son among three siblings, was born to Aileen Fisher and Sidney Fisher, who was a skilled maker of cabinets. Doris, on the other hand, was the daughter of Dorothy Bamberger from New York and B. Joseph Feigenbaum. She had two siblings named Anne F. Rossi and Joseph L. Feigenbaum. Donald Fisher's path to success began with earning a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration from the University of California, Berkeley. During his time there, he actively participated in the Theta Zeta chapter of the Delta Kappa Epsilon fraternity. After graduating, Donald gained valuable experience as a U.S. Naval Reserve officer and worked in the family business L&E Emanuel Incorporated, which specialized in milling and cabinet making. It was during this period that he developed a spirit of entrepreneurship. In the 1960s, a significant moment occurred when Donald Fisher entered the hotel renovation industry. A decision to lease retail space to Levi Strauss & Co. turned out to be fateful, leading to the birth of a groundbreaking retail concept known as the Wall of Levi's. Recognizing its potential, Donald and Doris Fisher forever transformed the American fashion retail landscape. In 1969, the first Gap store opened its doors near City College on Ocean Avenue in Ingleside, San Francisco. The store focused on selling Levi's clothing and vinyl records, which was a unique combination designed to attract young customers. They named the store The Gap to reflect the generation gap, and they offered a wide range of sizes, which was innovative at the time. The store also sold records and tapes to appeal to a youthful audience. In 1972, the Fishers introduced their own brand called The Gap, making them the first retail chain to use their store name as the brand name. The Gap's tremendous success led to an initial public offering, IPO, in 1973, and from there, the Fisher family's business empire expanded. They acquired a small mail-order catalog business called Banana Republic and launched Old Navy, which achieved remarkable success, reaching $1 billion in sales within 4 years. Donald Fisher served as CEO until 1995, chairman of the board until 2004, and remained a company director and chairman emeritus until his passing in 2009. Forbes estimated his net worth to be $4.3 billion in 1999. Doris Fisher, not overshadowed by her husband's success, became a prominent figure in her own right. Her passion for contemporary Western art led to the creation of an exceptional art collection featuring renowned artists such as Andy Warhol, Ellsworth Kelly, and Richard Serra, She also made significant philanthropic contributions to cultural institutions. The second generation of the Fisher family, including John Fisher, William Fisher, and Robert Fisher, played crucial roles in shaping the trajectory and success of Gap, Inc., a powerful retail company. The Jewish family's impact on the American retail scene is significant as they carry on the legacy established by their parents, Donald George Fisher and Doris F. Fisher, who co-founded Gap Inc. in 1969. One of Donald's sons, John Fisher, stands out for his substantial ownership stake in Gap Inc., which amounts to 17.23%. In addition to his business involvement, John also makes notable contributions to the world of sports. As the principal owner of the Oakland Athletics in Major League Baseball and the San Jose Earthquakes in Major League Soccer, John's dedication to sports highlights his diverse interests and commitment to engaging with the community. Another son, William Fisher, holds an ownership stake in Gap Inc., amounting to 15.94%. William's journey within the company began after he earned his MBA. Initially, he worked as a store director for Banana Republic, where he gained valuable hands-on experience in the retail industry. Over time, William's career within Gap Inc. progressed, and he took on roles of increasing responsibility, ultimately contributing to the company's expansion into international markets. In 2001, he followed his entrepreneurial spirit and established Manzanita Capital, a private equity firm based in London. This move into the investment world demonstrates his strategic abilities and knack for navigating different business areas. Robert Fisher, another descendant of Donald George Fisher, holds a significant ownership stake in Gap Inc., accounting for 15.47%. He has actively participated in the company's leadership, serving as chairman of the board, interim CEO, and CEO at various times. This showcases his adaptability in guiding the company through different phases. Robert's leadership has played a key role in maintaining Gap Inc.'s position as a major player in the retail industry. Together, the second generation of the Fisher family has reinforced Gap Inc.'s commitment to innovation and creating distinct brands. They have continued the tradition of offering multiple brands, such as Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic, and Athleta, catering to diverse customer segments. The family's unwavering dedication to social and environmental initiatives has been a hallmark of their stewardship, with Gap Inc. actively pursuing sustainability and community support efforts. In addition to their roles within Gap Inc., the Fisher family has made notable contributions to philanthropic endeavors and political causes. Their commitment to giving back through charitable activities and political contributions highlights their dedication to creating a positive impact beyond retail. The second generation of the Fisher family has not only preserved the legacy of Gap Inc., but has also propelled it to become a global retail powerhouse. Their shared vision, business expertise, and focus on social responsibility continue to shape the company's identity and influence the wider American retail landscape. Gap Inc. has achieved remarkable success throughout its journey, consistently generating substantial annual revenues surpassing $15 billion in recent years. Under the guidance of the Fisher family, Gap Inc. implemented a multi-brand strategy. Each brand in their portfolio, including Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic, and Athleta, was carefully selected to cater to specific consumer segments and fashion preferences. This diversification strategy ensured the company's adaptability and long-term prosperity. Gap Inc. strategically expanded its product offerings, venturing into various fashion niches, from casual wear to athleisure. By doing so, the company captured a broad range of consumer preferences and demographics. Gap Inc. consistently ranks among the largest and most influential retailers worldwide, operating thousands of stores across 43 countries. Their leadership in the industry has set standards for retail practices, marketing strategies, and corporate responsibility, establishing their reputation as a global retail powerhouse. As of early 2023, Gap Inc. has been a significant employer, providing jobs to approximately 95,000 people globally. This not only creates employment opportunities, but also stimulates local economies in various communities, making the Fisher family an essential contributor to America's economic development. Their lasting impact in fashion, retail, and philanthropy unquestionably solidifies their place in American business history. Their story serves as a shining example of what can be accomplished through hard work, innovation, and dedication to the principles on which America was built. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to stay updated on future content.